streets last night. Black makeup and lipstick on the side. Wore your hair down, tore your clothes. I don't know where the street signs go. I don't know what the street signs for. I don't know. Take your shoes off to feel the ground, then find a garden that's far from your house. Deep breath and fresh air, oh, wrap your arms around me. I'm into your hair, so don't go down without me. I saw you walking the streets last night. Black makeup and lipstick on the side. Wore your hair down, tore your clothes. I don't know what the street signs for. I don't know what the street signs for. I don't know. Take your shirt off to feel the breeze, then look around you and follow me. Deep breath and fresh air, oh, wrap your arms around me. I'm into your hair, so don't go down without me. I saw you walking the street last night. Black makeup and lipstick on the side. Wore your hair down, tore your clothes. I don't know what the street signs for. I don't know what the street signs for. I don't know.
An der sit normal geschalt op der Live Aircheck Session, ha im Radio 10,7 live aus dem Studio 8, den die Rockband Francis of Delirium spielen bei unserem Studio an den Song de Moloheren war ein Coverversion. Thank you so much for being here, and you have followed the tradition and chosen a cover version, which was the latest single by C'est Karma, Street Signs. Why that one?
Well, we tried kind of all of her newer songs, and this was, I don't know, one where I felt like we could still keep some of her spirit in the song, because there's so much cool production stuff that goes on in Karma's music, and when you kind of took that away, I felt like we just weren't giving it what it needed, and this one felt like we still kind of captured some of her energy.
That worked really nice as a stripped down version. Do you enjoy her music?
Yeah, definitely. I love Karma's music, and I really like what she's doing now, and I got to see her new set a couple times. It's really cool.
Let's get to the really serious stuff. A debut album is an important step for any band. Did you feel the need to be extra careful about the track list, the material, and so on? How did you assemble the material for the record?
I think I still kind of kept doing the same thing that we always do. So I always try to be pretty conscious about track listing and kind of the whole world that we're building around, I guess, like the previous EPs that we released. And for this album, it was kind of, the writing was sort of concentrated in a year period from like summer of 2020 to the summer of 2023. So just a lot of writing in between and after touring.
Which experiences would you say have mostly fed into the lyrics and the music on the album?
I mean, a lot of the songs are about like falling in love and just sort of your world opening up and letting in a lot of light and love from the people that are around you.
I guess that's where the title comes in, Lighthouse. I wanted to ask why it's called that, but I think I can already see.
Yeah. I mean, it's also supposed to kind of nod towards, I feel like the band has always kind of balanced light and darkness and like heaviness in the music and then kind of a lightness in my voice. And so I also wanted the album title to kind of encompass that as well.
Fascinating. When you went to the studio, you had to choose collaborators as well. And this time, the producer is actually a really known producer, Catherine Marks. What made you decide to work with her?
Well, I mean, we did 2 songs with Catherine the first two singles that we released from the album, Real Love and First Touch. And I mean, I was a really big fan of a lot of the songs that she'd worked on, like with The Killers and St. Vincent and Wolf Alice. And then I'd heard that she produced the new Boy Genius album. And then I went and spoke to her before we went into the studio. And she was just so lovely and warm, so felt like it would be a good fit.
So what happens when the three of you get in the studio together? I mean, not just the serious work, but also like just life.
Like us three here?
Yes.
I don't know, a lot of pee-peeing around or something. I don't know, not really. What happens? I guess we just kind of go in and...
We do our job.
Yeah.
You do your job. What about Catherine Marks? What sort of contribution could she give to the album that maybe otherwise would not have been possible?
I guess just like a lot of her drum choices and sound choices, I feel like she really encouraged thoughtful thinking about every instrument that was being played, like, you know, how the bass sat with the drums and stuff like that, that normally
feeling-wise,
yeah,
how we feel the song, not only the notes, but how we all together kind of produce this experience.
Yeah, so that was kind of different. I don't think, like, especially with the bass, we'd never really spend so much time really making sure everything fit together as well as it did. And there's just kind of a level of prettiness, I think, that she brought into the songs, which I really liked.
Where was it that you recorded?
We recorded in London at a studio called Battery and Assault.
You've also enjoyed writing music for other artists recently. I mean, I'm talking about the Eurovision entry for Edson, for example, and you're also in the credits for his new single. How did that new adventure start for you?
Well, I'm just kind of friendly with Edson, and he's always a lot of fun to hang out with. So I feel like if you just enjoy hanging out with someone, then you can, you know, write with them a little bit. And I really like pop music, so it's always fun to train that side of myself.
It's going to be a special evening when the album is presented on March 22nd at Rotondë. Who will be playing with you, and what are we to expect?
Well, we have a band called Slow Noon that's going to be opening for us, and they opened for us on our UK tour last year. And so they're a German band, so it felt like it would be kind of nice to have them join us. And otherwise, it'll be us three up on stage having fun.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing this with us. Wir sind dem Jana Bahrich an der Band. Merci für das Gespräch. Francis of Delirium sind zu Gast auf der geheimer Bühne am Studio 8, hier im Radio 100,7. Und sie sind bereit für hier das letzte Stück zu spielen, und das gleichzeitig die neue Single.
When your darkness has a sound, when it fills your ears and now all you hear, it brings you down. Just give it back to me. When you're hoping for a cure, when you're never really sure, when I wanna just be yours, oh, give it back to me. When the pain is so intense, all the lights keep turning red. When the breath you wish you had goes, give it back to me. Give it back to me, all the ways we couldn't change, all the love that couldn't stay. Wish the world would go away, just give it back to me. I was bleeding in my heart, I was blown and ripped apart. You came back and helped restart it, you brought it back to me. When the darkness takes you home, when the life you thought you'd know escapes and grabs you, won't let go, just give it back, give it back, give it back to me. give it back to me.